for me. And then when they walked into our sales meeting one day, I gave everybody a brown paper bag and an index card. And I said, I want you to write all your shit on the index card. Divorce, health, my wife's sick, I don't know if kid money to put my kid through college, whatever it is. Everybody's got stuff. Everybody's got crap in their life. My sister's sick, my uncle, whatever it is. Write that on the index card. Nobody's going to read it. Put it inside the bag. Blow up the bag. So everybody did it. And then I had all of them go outside and I said, okay, everybody leave their bags out here, outside this door. And we all left their bags out there. And the point of the whole story was, if you take your shit and put it in a bag at the beginning of the day and forget about it, maybe if you come in and do your job and work hard and try to find ways to change and look at other people's, be in their shoes and do all this stuff, some of that shit might go away because you had a good day at work. And nobody's going to steal your shit because they all have their own shit. Right? And the light went on. These guys were all like, you're right. Because where we worked, it was a fun place to work. It wasn't fun anymore. It was like these people had these issues, and the longer everybody worked together, everybody knew what was going on, and she's dating him, and it's like, guys, forget about it. Just come in and do your job, have fun. Remember how fun it used to be to work here? And everybody was like, you're right. From that day forward, everything changed. It went back to being fun. Guess what the numbers did? They went straight up. Everybody was happy. They were helping each other out. Oh, you should do that. It just worked. So take that kind of, if there's a way you can take all the stuff that's going on in your life and put it aside, it'll help you. And this is totally not true. So there's certain things that are just beliefs. Like everybody from New York's rude, everybody from Chicago's a Cubs fan. I'm from Chicago. I root for the White Sox and whoever plays the Cubs. So it's just not true. But I'm going to give you a best example of that. This is the best example I can give you. Okay, what color is that?
Red.
Everybody agree? What color is it?
Mm-hmm.
What color is it?
Red.
Red? Okay, what color is that?
Green.
Ask me what color it is.
Colors.
I have no idea.
You're colorblind.
I'm colorblind. So everybody in this room just assumes everybody knows that's red. Everybody knows that's green. Except for the guy that's colorblind that doesn't know whether it is or not.
I want to know how you made this slide.
Yeah, so it's a point. So I went to a basic electricity school to be an electrician, and the second day they go, okay, connect the red wires and the green wires, and they came over, and I'm like, he goes, you can't be an electrician, you can't tell the difference between green and red. So I can tell that's green and red, but if it was a shade, I'm lost. In my football pool, winners are green, losers are red, and I can't tell on the computer which ones are red and green, so I have to go in and look at the scores. Okay? So that's just it's a really good lesson on making assumptions that, well, everybody knows that. You know, how do you slice a pizza?
Are you from New York or Chicago?
Exactly, that's my point. That's exactly my point. So if you're from New York, they go in slices. If you go from Chicago, they're in squares. Okay, a lot of people don't know that, but it's like, what do you mean, how do you slice a pizza? Come on. Okay, that's my whole point. Get out of that box. Stop thinking every day that water's better cold, because maybe it's better warm. I don't know. I mean, it's just like your everyday thinking. Try to get out of that box of where you're at. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. One of my pet peeves. So we do real estate every day. Our clients don't do it every day. They don't know what a COE is. They don't know what a Binzer is. They don't know what a SPUDS is. Stop using acronyms until you're absolutely sure your clients know exactly what you're talking about. Because they won't ask. They'll be scared that they're going to look stupid. Okay? They're going to freak out. They're going to be like, don't ask, but what does that COE thing mean? I don't get what that means. But we know what it is. We do that every day. Okay? So try to stop using acronyms. I see that happen all the time. DPAs, people are like, what? What's a VOE? Verification of input. They're like, we know what it is, but they don't know what it is. Okay, you never ever judge a book by its cover. The guy that owns all the McDonald's in Scottsdale, it's a guy by the name of Mark Kramer. He's a friend of mine. If I brought him in here, you would wonder who let the homeless guy in the building. Legit. Nicest guy. Just refinanced his house because he wanted to build a 16-car garage for his Ferraris. But if he walked in here, you'd think he was a homeless guy. Don't judge a book by its cover, ever. Big mistake. Okay? This is probably, if there's one thing you take away from this class, let it be this. Okay? If you're at Starbucks, you're on the phone, you're talking to a client, you're here talking to somebody, no matter where you're at, always pretend that your next client is listening to your conversation. Because as soon as you say something that's going to piss somebody off, you're losing somebody, possibly. Okay? Does that make sense? That's probably the most important thing. That's probably the biggest mistake people make. Okay. I'm going to jump through a couple of these guys. Time blocking. Who's guilty of not doing that? I still know. I know I need to do it, and I'm still horrible. Okay. Open house. Open house is my thing. I do open houses. That's how I get business. Okay. When I first started doing real estate, like actually I got my license as a realtor 5 years ago. I needed business and I needed it now. Everybody said go do open houses. And I'm a people person. Talking to people is my thing. I was given a gift of gab. When I asked my dad to go to college, he said, forget about it. You already got a master's degree in bullshit. Just go get a job. I can talk to people. I can make this work with this. So I like to be in front of people. And I used to do stand-up comedy, so I think I'm funny. So I try to take people's defenses down and make them laugh at open houses. And I'm going to show you an example of exactly what I do. But I will tell you that if you can get out of your comfort zone. How many people in here are really comfortable talking to people? Anywhere, any place, anytime? No? Not your strong suit? It's okay. So
Sometimes.
there's a Seinfeld episode where he's up giving the eulogy and he makes a joke about, according to Webster's or whatever, 99.9% people at this funeral would rather be him than be me public speaking. So it's like, people would rather be dead than have to speak in public to people. It was the joke Seinfeld, but that statistic's like really true. Okay, I have no problems talking to anybody, any place, anytime. I'm lucky. I'm lucky that way, and sometimes it actually works. Okay, so here, I'll give you an example of a way that you can get past what might stop some people. I talk to people everywhere. Want to see my wife's most used expression? That's my wife's most used expression, right? Want to say it again? The doctor that was doing her surgery last week, I was trying to sell him a house while she was prepping for surgery, and my wife's on the table going, oh my God. And then she told, that's why I married him. It was funny, because the doctor, I was like, Doc, you need a house from Minnesota, you need a place down here. And it was just, I wasn't really trying to sell him. Okay? But I talk to people everywhere. I have block parties in my neighborhood that I put on, and my lender partner and my title partner. Okay, so now I'm like the mayor of Bentry. That's okay. I don't mind being the mayor. Okay. Okay. How many deals did you get referred to you last year from a painter, electrician, AC guy, landscaper, tradesman? If you got any, you're above average.
I think I got one.
Okay.
Because I am all those guys myself, and I'm not a realtor.
Okay. Anybody else in here get a referral from a vendor of that nature? Big mistake. $1.2 million listing from my AC guy. Went to fix this lady's AC. Oh, my husband died. I'm gonna have to sell the house. Great. Call Johnny Walker. Here you go. $1.2 million listing. If you're not utilizing vendors, you're missing the boat. You're missing the boat. So how do you go get those? What's your name, Cameron?
Yes.
How many AC guys do you have referring your business?
None.
You're gonna answer none to all these. Painters, AC, landscapers. So where do you find them?
Self-generation.
Home Depot.
Home Depot.
Pick the area that you work in and go to Home Depot and look at all the trucks, because every one of them is gonna say Mikey's Electricity, Jimmy's AC, Tommy's Tile Laying, Susie's Maid Service. I'm not being chauvinistic. It could be Leonardo's Maid Service. Okay, but they're all there at Home Depot. Okay, find a vendor and then have a conversation with them. Hey, I'm a realtor. Everybody I meet needs a paint to paint something when they buy a house. Do you refer business? Would you mind if I referred you some business? What do you think they're gonna say?
Of course.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Are you referring business to any other realtors right now? 90% of them are going to tell you, no, I don't have anything set up. And guess what? You need one that speaks Spanish, and you need one that speaks English. Okay? So when my clients come to me, I have a book that I made of all the different vendors I have. It's this long. Okay? I got another list. It's only about this long, and I'm not sure if they're citizens of the United States or not. I don't know. But they work a whole lot cheaper than they work for cash, and they do a great job. Which list do you want? Have those. And then make sure you're sending them business. You're going to send them way more business than they're going to send you. Promise. Especially a painter. Tile guy, painter, AC guy is clutch. Every single house, you got to have an AC guy. So where's all my business coming from? Relocation from Chicago, right? So who do those people know down here? Nobody. Who are they counting on to give them the right guy? Me. So if I mess that up and give them some guy that burns your house down, they ain't referring me to anybody else. So you got to make sure they're good at what they do. Hey, can I come out and look at some of your work? Where are you painting? You're at Home Depot, so you're picking up paint. Where are you working right now? Do you mind if I come and look? And then see what kind of job they do. See if there's spilled paint everywhere. You know, think about it if it was your house. Are they doing a good enough job that you would use them for your house? Then create a relationship with them. But you have to have AC, painter, tile, landscaper, electrician. Good luck with that. I've gone through 6. Electricians are all flakes. I don't know what it is. It must be the electricity. I don't know what it is. But
Because we're not colorblind.
they're not colorblind, right? Exactly. Okay. So when I very first started with this, guys, I used to stand in front of the grocery store next to my house. And I took a map, and I live at 104th and Shea, if anybody knows the area. Everybody there either shops at Albertsons or Fry's. So I took a map, and I put Albertsons logo and Fry's logo, and then I put a house, and I put my house. And I made a flyer that says, I'm your neighbor. Not just because I'm saying it on TV or like Russell Shores. I really actually am your neighbor. I care about this neighborhood. I've lived here for 20 years. And I handed that out at the grocery store every night before I went home. I wouldn't go home until I handed out 10. Okay?
What did you say to people?
Hi, I'm a local realtor, and you know what? I don't have enough people in the area that know that, and I'm just out here letting people know. Screw you. Fuck off. I heard it all. You know, but remember what I said earlier about those little bags of shit. Everybody's got shit. They might not want your flyer. They certainly didn't say, honey, I'm going to run to the grocery store. God, I hope I meet a realtor. Nobody leaves the house that way. Okay? Nobody, trust me. So they didn't go there looking for you. So you're a pain in their ass. But let me ask you this. If I mail this to your house, a one-page one, and it shows up in your mailbox, and you open up your mailbox, how many of these are in there in the junk mail? Realtor stuff, right? 2, 3 a day, whatever, right? Where do they end up? They take it out, they look at it once, it goes right in the garbage can, true or false, 90% of the time? Okay. So if you're walking out of a grocery store and I hand you a flyer, not this thing, these are a little too expensive, just hand out. Good. You walk out of the grocery store and I hand you a one-page flyer, okay? You're going to look at it. Are you going to crunch it up and throw it on the ground? 99% of people aren't going to do that. They don't litter in the grocery store that they shop at, right? So then they're going to get in their car, they're going to look at it again when they put it on the seat to take it home and throw it in the garbage can. When they get home, they're going to look at it again to pick it up off the seat. Then they're going to go in the house and they're going to look at it one more time before they throw it in the garbage can. Did they get more looks at mine, or did they get more looks at the one they got in the mail? Right? Plus, I handed it to them. So the guy's picture that's on there, there's actually a connection. There's a human connection there. And I just tell people, hey, I don't mean to bother you. I'm pretty sure you didn't come here to meet a realtor. And people laugh. No, you're right. I didn't. But what if the guy went there to get cough medicine for a sick baby? He don't want your flyer. Don't, if he says, screw you, F off, do that. Just, I'm sorry. No big deal. Hand out 10. How many deals do you think I got from that?
How many?
First month I got 4 deals. Now, let me be honest with you. 3 of them were people that never knew I was a realtor, and I coached their kids because I run the baseball league over there. They're like, you're a realtor? We thought you only did baseball. They didn't never stop to think, I wonder if he has a job. I was just their kid's baseball coach. They're like, we had no idea you were a realtor. Our daughter's moving down here from Minnesota. She's going to need a realtor. So 3 out of the 4 the first month were people that I actually knew. But there was one legit that I had never met in my life. Just at the grocery store, yeah. We're looking at buying the neighborhood. We're staying at my mom's house. We came down from Michigan or whatever, and yeah, it works. It's hard. It's hard work. I mean, it's like you're really pushing. But it takes balls to hand them out. Never, ever, ever hand a flyer out to people going in the store, ever. Because as soon as the manager finds your flyers in the frozen food section, he's going to go out and find you, and you're going to get thrown out of the parking lot. Okay, so I always hand them to him. And I do a whole thing on guerrilla marketing like that. Who here does open houses? Raise your hand. Everybody? Okay. How many doors do you knock prior to your open house? Anybody? Anybody knock doors prior to? Okay. Anybody knock doors after? I do. I never knock a door before an open house. I got no reason to. They're going to see my sign. But afterwards, when I go and the neighbors already visited my open house, and I go, hey Tom, I know you stopped by. I just wanted to let you know I had 8 people come by today. 3 people were interested in it, and 5 people just didn't like that floor plan. But that's 5 people that are looking for a house in the area. If you have any interest in selling a house, let me know. Or if you know anybody in the area that might be interested, I got 5 people's names right here that are looking to buy in this area. That's no bullshit. That's real. Unless there wasn't really 5. So maybe I padded it by 2. Do you know what I mean? So what am I gaining more by knocking doors after or before? To me, I like knocking after. Is it a pain in the ass because I want to get home and have a beer? Yeah, it sucks, but that's the little extra effort you sometimes you got to put in. That works for me. Okay? And I always talk to people in the grocery store. And if you're at an open house and people have kids, you should own them. Don't talk to them, talk to their kids. This is great advice. Do you have kids?
No.
Okay, you don't get this yet, but people love their kids more than anything. They're never going to love you more than their kids. So if you win their kids, you just won them. I don't talk to them. I talk to their kids. What's up, bro? Give me some. You know, they come to my open house. I have a job for you. I said, when you get in the car, I want you to give your mom this card. I give her my business card. I give it to the kid. Don't give it to him until you're in the car, right? All right. If you do that, you can get one of those suckers out of that thing. Is that okay, Mom? Yeah, he can have a sucker. Okay. Give him the sucker, give him the car. Don't give it to him until you get in the car. All right. And walk around with that, and he won't give it to her until he gets in the car. Guess what I just did? I just got in her car. Talk to the kid. Talk to the kid. You'll own them. If the kid's going to do something for you, they're like, oh, wasn't he sweet with my kid? Meanwhile, you're back on your little bastard. See the last thing down here? Okay? This is all about get back up, do it again. Boom. Get knocked down, get up, do it again. Finally, you're just going to be like, hey, screw you, pal. I don't care. Next. No. Don't take it personally. Nobody goes out to meet a realtor. Certainly people don't go to the grocery store at night to meet a realtor. Trust me on that. I watch you guys will go to find one out. Alright, this is my open house sign-in sheet. For real, I really, truly, honest to God, use this. I'll send it to anybody that wants to use it. It works for me. So I'm going to read it to you in case you can't. When people come into my open house, I tell them, hey folks, I have a sign-in sheet. You don't have to sign it. There's no requirements to sign it. All I ask is that you read it. If you'll just read it for me, no further requirements. And they're like, oh, okay, well, of course I can read it. Because what happens at every open house they go to? Give me your number, give me your email, give me your number, give me your email. They're getting beat up by all these agents, right? This takes them right out of it. The first choice, option 1, please take my email and send me 375 emails with information I don't need or want. Option 2, please take my phone number and call me until I want to strangle you. Or option 3, let's create a real business relationship. But this is the kicker. This is the most important part right here. Because when they get to this part, this is when I'm going to engage them. If your name's Fred Flintstone, Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Donald Duck, Jennifer Aniston, Brad Pitt, don't bother leaving your number. I already got it. In other words, and then I tell them, I'm like, folks, look, if you don't want to give me your name and number, don't put down a fake one, or, you know, I've got Jennifer Aniston's number 19 times already. You know, if you're not interested in working with me, that's okay. You can still look at the house. But if you're looking for a realtor that's not going to bug you, and I can be honest with you, I don't have time to send you 375 emails, and I don't have time to call. I'm busy with my clients. You know, I spend my time working with my clients to make sure they're taken care of. If you're looking for a professional realtor, give me your number. I'll call you. I'll set something up. If it works, great. If it doesn't, that's okay. I'm still not going to call you 1,000 times, I promise you. What percentage of people do you think sign after that?
100% of the interested ones.
Right now, about 85% sign my sheet. And then I call them, and some are interested, some aren't, but it works. At least it gets the defenses down. You know what else I tell them too? I say, look, don't let some realtor tell you, I'm going to set up a search for you, and I'm going to do all this, and it's going to be a whole lot of work. It's not. I can set up a search for you. It take me 5 minutes. You tell me how many bedrooms, where you want to live, do you want a pool, garage, what? You tell me what you want, I'll set up a search. It'll take me 5 minutes, and it'll automatically send it to you. I don't even have to do anything after that. So don't let some realtor bullshit you into thinking they're working their ass off for it, because they're not. I can do that too, but I'm not going to bug you. I'll send it to you. If you're getting it too often, you want it less, just tell me. I'll send it to you once a week. I don't care. I'll follow up with you once a month. If you want to change something, great. That's my promise to you. 85%. That's what we're looking for. That'd be great. You'll do that for me? Yeah. And if I do more than that, fire me. It's your call. You're the boss. Okay? So that's the gist of this whole thing, guys, that I'm trying to get across. That's it. Any questions? Any of this make sense to anybody? Like the first part about just changing the way you drive to work tomorrow. Just do it and see what happens. See what else you see. You'll be amazed. It's crazy. Road rage, you'll see all kinds of things. Anybody else? So you guys are brand new at my home group?
Yeah.
Is it a group name or a, what is it?
So we were the Bella Realty Group, but Mark said we should have never been the Bella Realty Group with Realty and Group together. So we're the Bella Realty team at my home group.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Are you guys do you have an office?
No, I mean our home office will be the Chandler location.
Chandler?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I have an office upstairs.
Okay.
If you're ever here, please just say hi, or if there's anything I can do to help you guys, or, you know, we all do these classes just to do them. I do classes in Chandler, Tempe,
Awesome.
yeah, all over the place.
Yeah, you were great. I really enjoyed your class. I was a little nervous when they said he has a potty mouth, but you held your composure
I try to
well.
tone it down.
You did good.
So I do a class called the Human Connection.